How do you switch the camera around? Where's the turning button? There's no turning button. Alright, we do it the old-fashioned way. What's up, guys? I think it's Thursday today, isn't it? That's right. Where do I start? I guess this week's been a bit mad. The amount of work, it's like, it looks like an impossible mountain. You know, you look at the gradient, and it suddenly ramps up, and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I feel like I kept up to a point, and then it all went like turbo. You're not going turbo, are you? Yeah, I didn't keep up with the paper classwork. You know, the other week I got all caught up with my digital online math homework, and then the classwork dwindled. You know, and it's always like that. It's like, you know, I dedicate a whole day or a weekend or something to doing something, and everything else suffers because of it. You know, everything else. You know, the weekend I was trying to work on my Flash homework, which is to make a website and or video game in Flash, and I made a mess of it. Tuesday, with some help, I made a like pick your own adventure type game, and I'd like to upload that to DA, but it's just bare bones of a game. It's not actually how it works, and you know, it works only by the miracle and intervention of a fellow classmate, so I can't take all the credit for the code. I mean, some of it was me, but not a lot of it. You know, just like, you know, changing the variables and stuff when variable blah equals true, go to la la la, all that bollocks. And some of the syntax is completely alien to me, and I don't do so well at understanding code. The other thing is my 3D class, and I've been getting pretty behind with that. I dedicated an entire evening to getting a 3D building modeled out, and I'd like to show you that, but I think the only way to show you that would be to make a video walking around said building, and because a 2D picture doesn't really do it much justice. You know, it's like, it's a 3D environment. Thank you. It's a 3D environment in a digital plane, and you're looking at it on a 2D screen, you know, from a still perspective, especially without proper lighting and texture, because I don't know how to do that yet. I don't know how to do proper lighting and texture. So that looks pretty good to me. Still needs some stuff, but you know, I could still show you, but it'd have to be a video, and that's okay. But I just don't have time to get on and record that at the moment. As you can see, I'm off to school again. There's a test today, bloody maths test. Can't really remember much of anything. They're like 4 ways of solving linear equations and relative equations, and I don't get the that there are 4 ways of solving, and I'm better at graphing because I can see, you know, oh, that's a graph. Okay, that line goes up, that line goes down. Lovely, jubbly, nice and simple. You can see it. It's tangible. You know, talk about all these numbers, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what all this numbers means. What the I just don't get it. You know, even in a 3D world, you know, the objects you're making ain't tangible. Gotta run again. Okay, next question. So, yeah, the stuff you build in 3D ain't tangible, but at least it has sort of like a physical, visual property. You're like, okay, well, this thing's that tall, so that must be that tall. You know, it all looks relative. You know, and half of my issue with getting points deducted is when you're solving the equation and you move down to the next one, because it's like, okay, so you combine the two x's and they, you know, it becomes minus x, right? But I don't carry down the minus x. You know, I don't carry down the minus. It just, like, x plus minus 3x becomes like 4, and I forget to go to minus 2 instead of going the other way, or some, you know, silly, stupid rookie mistakes like that. And, you know, it's just a little line, right? The negative symbol and the minus symbol, you know, they're the same fucking thing, and it's confusing. The x and the multiplication symbol, as I know it, are the same bloody thing, you know, and it's easy to get the information confused. You know, when I make a 3D, there we go. When I make a 3D trash can in Maya, I at least know that is a 3D trash can, and it's not going to suddenly start looking like a car. You know, an X could be a car. It could be a car's mileage. And I've got to jump over this wall now. Hold on. Right. You know, X could be a variable represent of a car's mileage, could be a represent of amount of students, could be a multiplication symbol. I just really don't know. You know, minus could be negative value, could be deduction value. You know, there's too many things that could be seen one way as the other. You know, and that's a bit frustrating. So yeah, I'm no good at math. Nothing seems to make direct logical sense. I keep pointing you into the sun. I'm very sorry.